Last time in the Hoenn True Power Tournament, we saw Battle Frontier Brain Nolan take on Gym Leader Tate in a highly strategic match that came down to the wire as both contestants fought fiercely to get a spot in the next round. Today we'll have the pleasure of seeing Battle Frontier Brain Greta take on titleless Wally, who was given special permission to take part in this tournament by virtue of his accomplishments at the Battle Maison and Battle Tree facilities. Let's head to the team previews to get a sense of what each trainer is working with. Greta enters the tournament with quite an interesting team with a mix of ghost, fighting, and bug-type Pokemon, which is quite offensive overall, with a very bulky threat in Umbreon. Wally, on the other hand, brought a well-balanced team to the tournament that's almost all hyper-offense, but a few of his Pokemon do have some tank-like presence. There's no telling who will take this battle at face value, so without any further ado, let's head to the arena and watch it go down. And here we go, we've got Wally, the trainer without a title, versus Greta, the Battle Frontier Brain of the Battle Arena. Wally's going to start off the battle with his Garchomp, a very powerful lead from him, whereas Greta's going to start the battle off with her Gengar, another powerful lead there. You'd imagine that the Gengar would outspeed here, but the Garchomp does have Stab Earthquake, so yeah, Greta is going to switch out here immediately, going into the Shedinja here. Oh, now Shedinja does have the Wonder Guard ability, so yeah, Earthquake will just not affect it at all. Of course, to hit Shedinja, you have to use a super effective move, so Wally is going to be forced to withdraw here, but into what is the question? The Magnezone. Now, Magnezone is a very, very good way to deal with Shedinja here. We'll have to see what the Shedinja went for, though. Swords Dance, so it is going to start powering up its attack, although Magnezone is a very good defensive option against Shedinja here, and it looks like Wally, if Wally sent it in, it might have a super effective attack. Here comes the Shadow Sneak, the priority Shadow Sneak on the Magnezone. How much does it do? Whoa! That was a critical hit, so it brings the Magnezone below half. But it does look like the Magnezone might be a defensive variant, which perhaps Greta was not anticipating, and there it is. It looks like the hidden power of fire, perhaps, on the Shedinja, but the Shedinja does have the Focus Sash, so it will be able to get off another attack, but it looks like it might need a crit to be able to take down that Magnezone. Yes, the Magnezone just barely surviving, and will be able to take down that Shedinja in one hit with the hidden power of fire, well, 2 hits, including that Focus Sash, but Shedinja, of course, has 1 HP, so won't be able to survive much, that's for sure, and in comes the Breloom now. Now, Breloom could perhaps revenge kill here with priority Mach Punch, but it looks like, yes, Wally is going to switch out here. He's not going to take the Mach Punch, going into the Talonflame. Talonflame is a great option to be able to handle the Mach Punch and return damage. Oh, but the Breloom is going for a Spore here. It will put the Talonflame to sleep. Now, on the team previews here, what I was thinking was that this Talonflame would actually be the biggest threat for Greta's team. Perhaps even could pull off a sweep with the Gale Wings ability, but now Breloom is going to switch out, having put the Talonflame to sleep, and Wally's going to stay out there. In comes the Heracross. Now, this is a very risky move from Greta. If that Heracross gets hit once by that Talonflame with the priority Gale Wings, that thing is done for. But Wally is going to back down here, realizing the Heracross might have something like Stone Edge, and it looks like he might sack the Magnezone. Yes, the Stone Edge connects, and that will take down the Magnezone. Heracross is a very powerful Pokemon. Perhaps Wally's best way of dealing with it was the Talonflame, but he does have the Gallade here, his signature Pokemon, Gallade, coming out on the field. Now, this could be very scary for Heracross. Heracross is going to back down. Greta's going to instead send out the Umbreon. Oh, perhaps anticipating the Psychic move, and here it comes, Gallade. The Galladeite has been activated. Wally emerging the Mega Gallade onto the field. This thing is an absolute monster, that is for sure. Its attack stat is huge, but it did go for the Zen Headbutt here, so the Umbreon will be immune from that. A great switch there from Greta, but now, all of a sudden, the close combat, Wally's staying in. Oh, the Umbreon survives, though, just barely. Umbreon is a defensive monster, and now it might be able to return with an attack here. Yes, it has Foul Play. Now, that uses Mega Gallade's attack stat to calculate damage, and it will take down the Gallade. The Gallade going down in one hit from Umbreon. Oh, man, especially after that close combat defense drop, the Umbreon able to return damage, huge damage, to take down Mega Gallade in one hit. Wally with a slight miscalculation there, and now the Roserade is on the field on his side, and now Greta's going to go in with the Gengar here against the Roserade. A great switch there because the Sludge Bomb will be resisted, of course. Now, oh man, Wally did not want to let that Umbreon go free. If he switched out, the Umbreon could start setting up, and that would not be good, but the Gengar's Cursed Body ability will actually disable the Sludge Bomb on Roserade, so that is a key play there, and Gengar going for the Shadow Ball now, hoping for the KO on the Roserade. Oh, and Wally going for the Sleep Powder. Oh, returning the Sleep back onto Greta's side of the field, and that is going to put the Gengar to sleep, so Gengar will be unable to attack now. Roserade should be able to finish it off here, or perhaps if he wants to set up the Toxic Spikes. Let's see. No, he is going to go for the Leaf Storm. Wants to end this right now. Doesn't want to risk that Gengar waking up because Gengar can be absolutely terrifying. So Gengar going down here, but Roserade will get the special attack drop. That is the problem here as we move forward in the match because Roserade is very low health. And yes, the Breloom coming back out on the field here. So Breloom should be able to priority Mach Punch that Roserade into oblivion. Yes, the Roserade going down. Wally deciding not to switch there. Could have been a risky play. And now Wally will have to respond to this Breloom somehow. Going into the Garchomp. Garchomp should be a relatively good option here. Will definitely outspeed the Breloom, except for the Mach Punch. And the Dragon Claw coming in on the Breloom. Let's see how much this does. Whoa, it does do over half on the Breloom, but the Breloom actually deciding to go for the Leech Seed here instead of attacking the Garchomp, perhaps realizing it doesn't have a good offensive option against our Garchomp. So going in with the Leech Seed now, and it will get some Leech Seed recovery, of course, in addition to, yes, the Poison Heal. The Poison Heal from the Toxic Orb, so Breloom will be able to survive another attack here, and going for the Mach Punch, just trying to get some damage off on the Garchomp, not doing a whole lot though, and here comes another Dragon Claw on the Breloom, barely surviving this time. Will be able to get a little bit more damage off of the Garchomp with the Leech Seed, which will translate into recovery for the Breloom, of course, in addition to the Poison Heal, but I don't think it will survive another attack. That's the problem here. Yes, it will just go for the priority Mach Punch, bringing the Garchomp below half, though. A decent effort there, but of course, Greta has nothing that she can switch in to that Garchomp. Garchomp is way too powerful, so the Breloom going down now, and now Greta will be forced to switch into the Medicham. Medicham is a very powerful Pokemon. The problem is Bullet Punch likely wouldn't kill from this range, so yes, the Garchomp going for Earthquake. Oh, this might be close. Garchomp is very powerful. Oh, the Medicham does survive. 12 HP going for the Psycho Cut. That will be the end, yes, of the Garchomp. The Garchomp going down to the Psycho Cut here. Medicham is a very powerful Pokemon. Oh, but it did have the Life Orb, so it will go down to its own Life Orb damage. That is not good for Greta. Wally sends out the Azumarill. Both trainers only have 2 Pokemon left, I believe, and it is the Umbreon coming out on Greta's side of the field against a Azumarill. That is not a good matchup, that's for sure. Umbreon's going to go for the Protect here. Perhaps Greta just scouting out what this Azumarill is going to do, and it will go for this Stab Play Rough. Oh man, that is dangerous for Umbreon, that's for sure. Umbreon getting a little bit of leftovers recovery. That will certainly not be enough though. Azumarill does have the Pure Power ability, and the Umbreon going for the Foul Play now. That will use Azumarill's attack stat in its calculation, but not doing much at all. It is resisted, and the Azumarill going for Waterfall here. So perhaps Wally not wanting to use a lower accuracy move like Play Rough, realizing Waterfall would do enough even against a defensive beast like Umbreon. And now Heracross coming in from Greta's side of the field. Heracross would be able to take down the Asleep Talonflame. Whoa! The Stone Edge missed. Yeah, it doesn't have many offensive options against Azumarill at all. That wouldn't have killed anyway. Oh, and the Foul Play taking down the Heracross. Azumarill too powerful at the end. Greta running out of room there. The Talonflame was asleep, so she could find a way to take down that Azumarill somehow. She might have had that match, but Wally's hyper offense just slaughtering her whole team. Wally will be moving to the next round. Before we go, I'd just like to remind you guys to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you enjoyed the video. Huge thanks goes to our YouTube members and patrons on Patreon. If you want to support the channel and get some cool perks, the links to support will be in the description below. This has been Soul Spectre, and I'll see you guys next time for some more True Power.